At Comedy Bang Bang, we care, and we have a mom here on the show, and she's going to give a very special PSA. Please welcome a mom.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Michael Carey Scott, I really appreciate you guys bringing me out here.
That sounds like a great actor. Michael Carey Scott.
Yeah. Oh, guys.
I'd watch him.
We're on to something.
Wow.
Yeah. What if we like sort of Voltron
Wonder
ourselves?
Twin Powers.
Yes. And we were one actor. Because right now, you're in a TV show,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you're not quite a movie star.
Hold on, let's back up.
You're a movie director,
Yeah.
but you haven't made anything for years.
Right.
And I'm a mom.
Well, I wasn't saying you were part of the Voltron
Well,
necessarily, but
I
and
think
then
I kind of-
me, I have no career to speak of. If we all combine forces
Just imagine.
into Michael Carey Scott,
Imagine us showing up as the like big guest star grandpa on The Bear, where everyone's like, "Can you believe they got all the big names here?"
yeah. Remember when Ed Asner was on ER and he was
Oh my
he was
God.
he was grouchy, but he struck up a friendship with Dr. Carter, and then it turned out that he was scamming him out of all this money. Anyway, Mom, hello.
Thank you. No, it's so nice to be here. It really is because Scott, first,
Yes.
I'm a mom. I'm a wife, second.
Okay.
I'm a dog walker, third.
Okay.
I'm a shoe enthusiast, fourth.
Fourth. Okay. Where are you as a female?
I'm getting.
Oh, you're getting there.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll get there. I'm an avid American Idol watcher, fifth.
You're an avid American Idol watcher. Fifth.
I'm
Okay.
a woman, sixth.
Okay.
I'm a part-time busboy at the Taste of the Caribbean on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Okay, that's seventh.
That's where I
Okay,
know
how
you.
many hours a week?
I'm just 3 to 4.
3 to 4 hours a week. It doesn't sound like they need you there. Is this a favor? What?
It's a favor. I know the owners.
Okay. I mean, I would hope so. You work there.
I do.
Did you know him before you worked there?
No.
Okay,
We
I don't
became
know.
fast friends.
This rest
once
is
I
a
started
weird
working
restaurant.
there. I'm a grandma, hopeful, ninth.
Okay. Do you have
I'm-
kids? Yeah, you're a mother. That's
I'm a
right.
mother.
Okay.
I'm
and
a mother first.
How old are your
I'm
kids?
a wife second. My kids are 19 and 43.
Oh,
Okay.
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
But really, what I'm trying to get at here is
24 years in between kids.
I'm-
What was going
And
on
you
there?
look so young.
same husband. First one was an accident.
The kids have the same husband, or you had them with the same husband?
Kids have the same husband.
How does that work? So your 19-year-old
Mm-hmm.
and your 43-year-old both are in like a throuple relationship with
The same guy?
this guy?
They are.
Beautiful.
That's, I mean, hey, it's a modern world.
Love is love.
I'm not here to judge.
Here's what I'm really getting at here is that the 14th thing on the list is I'm a lover.
Oh,
And this-
lover.
But this is new to me.
I mean, it took you 24 years to have sex again.
It did. It did.
I wouldn't necessarily characterize yourself as a lover, but I guess you could be having recreational
new.
sex. Or
It's new to me.
what's new to you, dear?
I'm learning. So I'm here in Los Angeles to talk to as many people as I can about this because I just now learned about this. Carrie, I hope you know that women can also orgasm.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Well, I mean, this is news to me. I
I did know this. I read about it.
huh.
But
Does it-
I wasn't going to fully buy into the concept until I met a real life in the flesh lady.
Yeah. What is this triggered by? Is this triggered by the male orgasm first, or
Well,
and
that's what I thought.
Gets the woman so into it that
I was also reading these fiction books about women orgasming, and I
Okay.
thought it never happened to me, just like, aliens coming to the earth. But
aliens have never come to the Earth
To you.
to you.
to me,
Okay. What about? I should go around the table. Michael.
Aliens have never come around the Earth to me.
Okay. Carrie.
Is this aliens have never come around the earth to me.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Well, yeah, you have a quorum here. We've never seen aliens.
no. But, and it sounds like none of you have ever seen a woman have the big O either.
Well, I've watched When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
But wasn't the whole point of that she was faking it?
Oh, I forgot that part.
Oh, I thought you really liked the sandwich, and that's why the woman wanted it.
That's how it's stuck in my mind too. Isn't it weird? This is like a Berenstein Bears kind of thing. Like I thought when Harry Met Sally was all about these two people who go and eat these really delicious sandwiches.
Yeah.
That is what it's about.
Yeah, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I recall.
I told Rob
They're in
Reiner.
like cute sweaters.
Yeah,
And
really
they're,
cute.
they're orgasming from yummy sandwiches, and the lady's like, I'll have what she's having.
They're covered in mustard the whole
You
movie.
brought the cigar out again for that.
Well, I use it as a punctuation.
So, how has this changed your life? I mean, you had one.
How does it change? It's changed my life for the better. I'll tell you that, Carrie. You really should just think about
Just
it.
look into it.
Look
When you
into
get
it.
home, though, please.
What? Oh, not on my way home?
I guess I
Hey,
mean not
Siri.
here in the studio.
Hey, Siri.
But you can do it on your way home if you want.
Yes, Carrie.
Wait, is that how your Siri sounds?
That's my Siri. I just activated my
Oh my
Siri.
God.
Hey, Siri.
What would you like, Carrie?
I'm wondering about, first of all, I want to stop and get a sandwich on my way home. Please give me the quickest route and tell me how to achieve this orgasm before I get there.
Giving you directions to Eastside Italian Deli and your clitoris. Well, I won't.
What did Siri stop?
Siri just bailed.
So, excuse me, I didn't want to give the actual directions, which I was about to do.
No, please don't. Don't give away my assassination coordinates.
But I'm first time in LA. This is very exciting to me.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from. I raised my family in Fitzmarket, Ohio.
Fitzmarket, Ohio. I've heard of it. And then when you moved after that?
No, I still live out there.
Why did you phrase it that way? I raised my family there, and then you trailed off as if you were going to continue and say, but then we moved to.
No, both my kids are now married to the same husband, so it's not really raising a family
how did
anymore.
They meet their husband? Did they meet him individually or?
They did. My 43-year-old, she met him when she was grocery shopping at a Kroger down on Main Street.
Okay. And what was he doing? Was he working there? Was he on his 3 hours a week?
He was on Yes, he was a part-time Kroger employee. Big friends of the people who work there, and then my 19-year-old met him at their wedding.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's convenient.
That's romantic, I guess. I mean, you go to a wedding and it's like you hear about hookups at the wedding. Did they hook up on the wedding night?
They did.
Wow.
They did. He consummated it for both of them.
Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible story.
This
It's
is
really
a real
love
story for the ages.
I love it. I love it.
Because you
for them.
always see when the woman catches the when the bride
Bouquet,
throws the
yeah.
bouquet. and
My
the woman
youngest
catches
caught it.
You always see the husband go, "That could be me."
Wait. So when you're watching wedding videos and you see the bouquet, and usually it focuses on the camera zooms in on whoever caught it.
Right.
But then it'll pan over to the husband and you see a recognition in the husband's eyes saying, this could be me marrying this
Second
person.
wife, yeah. That's every man thinks that. I think is on your wedding day is okay.
And it's
What
the
if I
same
had a
with
second?
the garter too, right? You zoom in on the woman and she goes,
What is the garter when you catch the garter? What does that represent?
you have to have sex with the wife.
Wait a second.
It's
Have I been doing this all wrong?
I don't know. Do you have a garter at your wedding?
I'm wearing one now, but I didn't have one at my wedding. Something has to hold up my stockings.
That's true. Yeah. And those high-heeled shoes that you keep
Yeah.
trotting out the door with.
Oh, I'm a lady after all.
So this changed your life. I mean,
It changed my life, and now I have this deep need to tell all the women everywhere
that it's possible. How
it's
did you
possible.
How did you achieve it, if you don't mind me asking? And
Well-
with as many details as you're comfortable with sharing.
No,
Keep it PG for our audience.
PG-13 though, you can say fuck once, but not about actual, the act of having sex.
was that the fuck that was the only one?
Yeah, shit. I used it. You can say shit though.
Okay.
This is a special, I heard a special children's episode that you were doing. Just one podcast episode a year is for
It's just for kids.
6 to
Oh
9 year
no,
olds.
is that this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Shit.
it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, so my husband, I wasn't even thinking about it, and I think that's the key is you don't want to
Take your mind off what you're doing.
exactly. So my husband, he's going downtown with his D-dong, and my eyes
What's
are
the
closed.
first D stand for?
His D-dong, his
Devil's dong?
his devil's dong,
Okay.
his devil's dog
When
dong.
it's aroused, it becomes the devil's dog.
Okay, got it. So he's going downtown. Now, first of all, not to interrupt again, but when I hear he's going downtown,
He's going.
I I think of he's not doing it with his dee-dong. He's going downtown in terms of an oral capacity.
Well, also, you just mentioned Main Street, so I'm really confused.
Yeah, these
because
directions.
Yeah, I don't know where do I turn left?
It's okay. It's if you're not familiar with the Ohio area, it just feel free to close your eyes and just enjoy.
So he's going downtown.
He's going downtown on his devil ding dong, and
On it. Anyway, go ahead.
my eyes are closed because I'm just trying to focus on anything but that. And
Do you not enjoy sex?
I do now.
Okay, you did it this particular time. You're focusing on something else.
I'm focusing on something else, and I imagine I imagine a woman walks into the room, and the woman.
Oh, here she
Wearing,
comes.
yes, she just got off a big elephant outside.
That's her snapping the garters.
She's snapping both her garters, and she's and that's her putting
Takes
her
the ball gag out of her mouth.
And I'm like, take off the blindfold too, and she and then suddenly it hits me. I say, something overcomes me, and I start feeling tingly.
You are turned on at this moment because you're imagining a woman coming into the room and observing you. Do you think the observing was part of it, or do you think
Could be.
Maybe
Could be.
you're more sexually attracted to women?
No.
Oh, that was
No?
quick.
Nope.
A quick no, or quick for me to offer
Real
it?
quick no.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think it's that at all.
You don't think it's that?
No.
Wait, can I ask you some questions about, when you go out on the town?
Go for it. Mm-hmm.
And you see a very attractive woman walk into the establishment you're in. What goes through your mind?
Well, my first thought is, I'm a mom. I'm a mom first. I'm a wife second.
Are you constantly cycling through your rankings? Because now I feel like you have OCD.
No, it's just a quick
You're just
little
looping
reminder.
through
No,
these.
I am a mom, but when I walk into places, my first thought when I walk through a door is not, I'm a mom.
Is it always the same first thought, or is it different for which room you're walking
It's
into?
never, I'm a mom.
Usually I'm trying to figure out a second escape route.
Wow, just like Jack
That's what
Reacher.
dads do.
I'm
what
kind of a
dads
reacher
do.
guy.
So you're a reacher first.
I'm a reacher first.
You're a man second.
Now,
You're a podcaster third.
I was in the room when
Make that
Meredith
eighth.
Brooks wrote the song "Bitch,"
Were
and I
you?
feel
What
like
were you
this
doing
is
there?
the process. What's that?
What were you doing
I
there?
was trying to pitch Meredith Brooks on a documentary about her first album because I knew it was going to be huge.
Okay.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm a mother. But this is what it was. It was just
I'm a
a
bitch
long
first.
list.
Just a list.
Yeah, and it was just kind of picking out which scanned with the song.
Right, yeah.
Because she's a equine enthusiast, but that just didn't work out with the song.
Was that number 1 or 2, or it was up there? On
It was after Lover.
oh, okay.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover.
She
I'm an equine
collects,
enthusiast.
she
I'm a mother.
collects Hummel figurines. That didn't make it.
That didn't make it.
Too
Which
wordy.
I fought hard for that. I said, Meredith,
Right.
this
This
is
is relatable shit.
this is relatable.
Yeah.
Hummel might sponsor this. I don't know
Right.
if it's a person or a brand, but yes.
She should have
I
listened
wish she
to
had
you.
mentioned that because I had that question when listening to it. I go, well, this is a nice song, but is she a
What does she collect?
exactly?
Yeah. What does she do in her downtime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she sleeping? Is she collecting? I don't know.
We don't know.
There should be a response song that's asking Meredith Brooks questions about what else she's doing.
And that's the thing
Yes.
is like we sleep most of our lives. You know what I mean? That should be
fact.
number 1 on the list. I'm a sleeper.
Yeah.
I'm a sleeper.
And I'm
an
assuming
eater.
she doesn't know how to swim because she didn't mention that she's a swimmer.
Yeah. Don't throw her in a deep lake.
Right?
I wish you had been in the room with me. They were making me sound like
I'm
an
incensed
idiot.
the more I think about
they,
it.
They would give me the meanest looks when I was like, well, people are going to ask if you're a swimmer. They would be like, all right, Michael, why don't you go get us lunch? And I was like, all right, that's fine.
Were you an intern this day? What? I mean, you're getting
Well, yeah, I
lunch?
wanted to direct a documentary out of it, but ultimately I was I was moving the boom arm of her microphone higher and lower.
Were you living in
That's
the
not a
studio there
position.
too?
I was working out of it.
You were living there.
I was doing my dinner for schmucks there.
Yeah, wait, those are your dinner parties? You have the dinner for schmucks parties?
Yeah, not anymore because I just found out recently I was always the schmuck.
Oh,
Can you believe that?
you're a schmuck first, a director second.
Not my
An unwitting schmuck first.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I do want because
Yeah.
I think I'm learning here because I would like to be able to give my partners orgasms.
Yeah. How do you say we should? Because Michael and I have never experienced it, but we'd love to give that to our partners. Are you with someone right now, Michael?
I think she left.
Okay, I'm not interested. Anyway, we'd love to give our partners this experience.
Yes.
What techniques would you suggest that we use?
I would suggest that you tell her to close her eyes
Okay.
and tell her to think about anything else
Okay.
and see who walks in that door in her mind. And I have a feeling it's probably going to be a beautiful woman with long blonde hair
long blonde hair. Okay. How long?
Specific.
down to her ankles.
Oh,
That's
like Crystal Gale?
And it's braided, so when she unbraids it, it's even longer.
okay. This is too long. Now I'm not turned on anymore.
This sounds
Well,
like
it's not for you, Scott.
Wait, this is what you're into? You're into someone with the longest hair?
It sounds like a children's 70s
Yeah.
television program.
This sounds like it's something Fred Guinness would do, longest hairstyle or something.
I think you're getting a little confused about what I'm, quote, into.
Okay.
This isn't what I'm into. This is just what makes me orgasm.
Okay.
Because you're into
Kind
your
of the
husband.
I'm
definition of what
into
you're
my
into.
husband. I love his
His D-dong.
his dee-dong. And I'll do anything for that dee-dong.
I mean, I believe her.
Wow. I'm turned on.
Also, this is what you're into.
Now I am.
Okay. You might be thinking about this on the drive home with Siri.
I mean, with
Yes, Scott.
a description of a
Sorry, I'm not-
ding-dong like that.
I don't need you, Siri.
Okay, Scott. Reminder, you've got that ER screening later.
Thank you, Siri.
You're welcome, brother.
Oh, put in a reminder, April 30, we get dirty.
Oh, exciting.
I'll know what that means.
Okay. On April 30th, we get dirty.
You know, I haven't
No,
heard
April
that.
30, we get dirty.
I haven't heard that Siri voice, and you both have it.
Yeah, it's new. It's with the liquid interface on the new iPhone, the new iOS.
Yeah, it's from the liquid interface.
Yeah.
I'm from the liquid interface.
We all know exactly what I'm talking about. I got every word right. So all we have to say is when we get out our D-dongs, close your eyes,
Yes.
think of something else, and think of someone walking into the room.
Yes. Put yourself anywhere but here.
Where were you, by the way?
I was in my marriage bed.
Right, I mean, physically, but when you say put yourself anywhere but here, where, like in your mind's eye, where were you at the time?
I was at a hospital.
Okay, like
I was in the
like an
hospital bed.
ER.
Very sexy.
Like an ER. I was thinking more of the pit, more of
Haven't
a.
gotten to it.
See, Scott, you got to finish these to understand what she's talking about here. You got to catch up.
I was in
I haven't
a.
even seen Landman, and there's some guy who comes on here talking about being a waterman every once in a while. I have no idea what they're talking about.
I'm a waterman. He's a
My
waterman
ears
first.
are burning.
Hey, get out of here!
All
No
right.
one likes you,
Take it,
and you've been on twice.
take
Get
it
out of
easy,
here!
my good man.
Wow, who was that?
I can't even remember his name. He's just,
Russ Saguaro. He's a waterman.
that's
We just have so many people coming and going here.
look, it's an open door policy, and it's been that way since the beginning. And at some point I have to change it.
If
but
it ain't broke.
that's a good point.
Now, as a public service announcement, I remember these being like funded by the government.
Yeah.
As like, for smoking or this your
Or the
brain
state.
on drugs or I didn't know you guys funded those.
Different state, but
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. Or an organization, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, for
Right.
instance. Are you against anything like that, or
I'm pro orgasm.
you're okay? So Mothers for
Orgasm.
Orgasm.
mofos.
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 If anybody would like to join the mofos, we are taking submissions right now. It is a pretty intense process to join, though.
I
Okay,
think you
what?
could make some real money in merchandising on these mofos.
Yeah, exactly. What's the process of joining?
Well, first, it's a lot of paperwork, unfortunately, because I go through each application. It's a very tight group that we are. You have to
Okay.
list who you are. I want the first 20s
What's that? Meaning the rankings of what we are first.
of what you are first, and then I go through them, and then I think about them, and I pray over them, and I close my eyes, and I throw a die, and whosever application the die lands on, I say you are now a mofo.
Can I just ask you, your eyes were closed while you were describing that. Who were you picturing podcasting with in that moment?
And who walked into the room?
Well, with my eyes closed, I imagine that
Is it Mark Maron?
It's not. It's
He's not
not.
going to be doing the show soon, so you got to get him out of your mind.
Oh no, it's never a man. It's never a man. I was
Oh,
closing
okay.
my eyes. I think it was a beautiful redheaded woman, and she was walking in a room, and she was covered in blue paint. She had blue paint on her.
A redheaded woman with blue paint.
I think maybe.
This is Mystique from the X-Men franchise.
And she keeps disappearing on me.
Have you ever seen that Smurf porn that went around for a while?
No.
It was like a Dutch.
No.
It's real. It's real.
I think I might maybe
That maybe crossed my inbox at some
It's
point,
just
but I
something
didn't click
fun
on
for
it.
people to Google for dessert.
After this podcast.
But
is
it's
done.
real Smurf porn. Go on.
Is it? Because I never saw it. Is it animated or
No, it's live action.
Dutch Smurfs?
And they didn't have the best quality body paint, it seems. A lot of transfer.
Oh, the poor location scout probably had to do a lot of cleaning up after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you're
Worth
you're-
it, though.
So you're into
Worth
Mystique.
it. I maybe.
Rebecca Romaine or Jennifer Lawrence, either one.
I don't know their names.
Are you into her powers or are you just into her looks?
I don't know, but she wasn't wearing a bra.
Well, Mystique is famously naked in those films because she's a shapeshifter.
Ma-
And so when she shifts into another character, her body, forms the clothes that character is wearing.
Wow. No, it could have been. It could have been. But this woman.
Sounds like I'm into her powers more than you.
This isn't about. You don't need to orgasm. We already know.
Do you mind if I think of Rebecca Romaine and Jennifer Lawrence naked in the Mystique paint
I do.
while I orgasm?
Scott, open your eyes, please. Open your eyes.
Okay. Oh, okay. But it's wonderful to have you on. Unfortunately, we're running out of time. We only have time for one final feature on the show, and that is, of course, a little something called plugs.